This is Spencer Duby here on Amherstburg's own 107.9 FM. It is time for Music Monday, and we have a returning guest joining us in the studio today. You may have seen him play live before. We're going to talk all about his unique style. The man loves to loop. Great guy, great artist, Steve Bonnici. Welcome back, Steve. It's been, I think, a year and a half since you were last here. How are you? What's been going on, man?
Yeah, it's about a year and a half. I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy. Wintertime's usually, slow, but things are picking up now that the summer weather's coming up, patio weather. It's always a good time.
It is. You looking forward to that or what?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love getting out there to play, so.
Yeah. What do you like better? The summer weather where you can be outside, or do you like being inside more?
Probably outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always better venues and better gigs when you play outdoors.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any venues in mind that you love to play specifically in the summer?
Yeah, there's a few. The Polish Beach Club's always a great place to play. It's right on the beach, right? Mm-hmm. And can't really have a better view than that. Where else? The Rec, I just played there on the weekend. That's in Colchester. It's a nice place to play. You also have a view there too in the summertime. And then just pretty much anywhere that's got a patio. So
it's great. I got to talk about your growth, if you don't mind, the way you've grown as a musician. Because when I first met you, you were kind of fairly new, breaking into the scene, whatnot, and you've really built. I've noticed on social media, like you got a lot of followers. From when I first met you, I think you had like 600. Now you're like over 1,100. You're getting your name out there. Mm-hmm. Where do you think the biggest growth has been for you personally as a musician? Do you think it's your looping technique? Do you think it's your guitar playing, your singing, combination?
I think maybe a combination, but just getting out there, and I think it was last summer and the year before, I was out all the time, like 3-4 times a week, and it was tiring because I have my other day job as well. But the more you play, the more you get out there, the more experience you get your name out there, and I think that's where it comes from, just from getting out there and grinding, right? Yeah.
So you're literally just working 4 or 5 days a week, sometimes literally as a musician.
Yeah.
You're going that hard.
Usually in the summertime, those are the times that I get most busy. So I know, like, starting at the end of this month, I'll be playing every Tuesday all through till September. And then my regular gigs too, usually Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, sometimes Thursday.
Nice. What do you find is the biggest challenge when you play that much? Is it your voice specifically? Is it your fingers? Or are you well past that as a guitarist? What do you find is the biggest challenge playing that often?
I would just say trying to stay healthy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like playing the guitar is no problem. My fingers are usually fine. I haven't had any issues yet. But vocals, if you're not doing well, if you're not healthy, if you have a cold, like I just got over a cold now, it does affect you as a vocalist. And in the beginning, when I first started playing 4 years ago, I was out, and if I got sick or if I had a bad day, people would notice. Now it's just like you get over it, right? You just have to just push through it, and if you don't show it, then people won't know. That's what I noticed. I'm like, after a gig, I'm like, man, I was like terrible tonight. I couldn't get over my cold. I couldn't get my songs out. I couldn't get the vocals, and people are like, what are you talking about? You're great. And I'm like, yeah, you're just lying, But I guess after hearing it more often, then you just fake it till you make it, I guess, right?
Have you, when you're not healthy, have you experimented practicing, like tuning down, finding what's easier for your voice specifically, or?
Yeah, well, normally I stay a half step down with my guitar, and I always use a capo if I need to for certain songs. But tuning down is if you're playing 3 or 4 hours straight, you should, just to save your voice, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With the whole looping thing, like I gotta find out about your system here. All of us do. What are you using? What do you have, like 2 different, like basically almost boards essentially that you can mix different things on right there, like in real time? What's your setup like with this? Because folks, it's unique. If you have Steve on Instagram, you see him on live, or you see the reels afterwards. This man is up there. He's making beats out of noises on his guitar. He'll beatbox sometimes. He'll play a rhythm section, then the lead, whatnot. He'll play the lead in real time. He's basically up there creating instruments with his own self and his guitar body and strings. It's a surreal thing. I've I've never seen it before. Honestly, that was the first time I've seen someone do it in this area. And take us through what your setup is, because it looks complicated to me.
Yeah, it's gotten complicated. I started with just a single loop pedal, and I just thought it was cool just to, get practice playing leads and stuff like that, different keys. And then as I started watching like YouTube videos, I saw some amazing looping artists, and I just couldn't believe the things that they were doing. Carl Wachner is one of my favorites. He started out with a 3-channel looper, the RC300, and that's what my second looper was. Another musician here in Windsor, in the Windsor area, Joe Graham, he sold it to me, and I was like, yeah, let me try it. And he's like, okay, I just want to see what you can do with it. So I watched Carl Wachner and learned a ton of things from him. And it does get really, really complicated. So that one looper, you can have 3 different tracks coming out of it, and to be able to have control of the volume levels and everything, and your vocals, it involves a lot of production. So there's a lot of things that go into it. And as time evolved, I moved on to the RC600, which is like the next biggest looper, like newest looper. I guess it's about 2 years old, but there's many out there. There's like the Sheeran looper, what's the other one called? There's 3 main ones, 3 main loopers. And I've got one of the 3 mains. So this one has 6 tracks on it if I want, but it's got tons of effects. It took me about literally an entire year before I actually used it out live. And I'm still learning about it.
So when you say tracks on that, that means like you can loop 6 different noises basically?
Yeah, like any 6 sounds you want to put onto it. Plus each one of those tracks, those 6 tracks, you can have 2 or 3 layers on each track. So it can get complicated, especially when it comes to the production part of it. Just trying to keep all your levels right, and but as I said, it has evolved. So the 600, I have a Bluetooth connection on it where I can connect my iPad and a program that I can control all the parameters using MIDI control, which was a whole another learning curve. So that took me a good 6 months to figure that out too. But I'm able to have pretty good control of everything, but I still run into problems because I guess I've only been doing it for a year and a half, 2 years, and things go wrong often. And the more things you have, the algorithm for problems that happen just grows, right?
Well, it looks like it's been going great. Everything that I've seen, at least.
Maybe people don't see the problems. Like half the time I'm like, what's going on here? But I'm still playing and singing. But in my head, I'm like, what is happening?
But on your iPad, right up there, you can change a sound if you need to, drop it, raise it, whatever.
Yeah, I can change levels.
Yeah.
I can even add I can add like tambourines, like electronic tambourine, snaps, kick drums, things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so you look at the technology, how far it's advanced. Like that is insane to be able to have that right in the palm of your hand.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Steve and I are going to take a break here, folks. Do not go anywhere. Plenty more to talk about here on 107.9 FM's Music Monday with Steve Bonnici. This is Music Monday here on 107.9 FM. Spencer Duby here live in the studio with our Music Monday guest, Steve Bonnici. And folks, we're getting spoiled today. We're going to get a live acoustic performance unplugged here in the studio in just a little. Steve, I love the acoustic performances, and I love watching your Instagram lives. Whenever you go live, you just kind of gave me a little demonstration of your different beatboxing, your different drum beats you come up with, kind of a little generic breakdown, showing me different things. And as just even before we went to the break, I was saying it's crazy how far technology has evolved. Do you think that this is something that you're always going to stick with when you perform live?
I think so. Even if I ended up playing with a band, like the loop pedal always comes in handy. Loop your basic sound, and it'll make the band more full. And basically that's what it is. Like once I get a full loop going with the percussion, so beatbox, a little drum beat on the guitar, some shaker sounds with your breath, and then you add in the bass line and rhythm. It's just a full sound, and even some harmonies too. You can do like 3 or 4 part harmonies on the looper as well. So pulling those things in and out during a song is pretty cool to make it sound like you're a full band.
That is, I can't believe how far we've come. Seriously, the technology now is just insane. How long ago did you even pick up on this? When did you first start using this?
A looper?
Yeah.
I think I got my first looper about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
So, okay, so it was around the time like we first met, or
Yeah, about that time. It was just a basic like single loop.
Yeah.
That was it. Just like I was saying, like if you just play say a 4-chord progression, then you just want to practice your leads on top of it. That's the original reason why I got it. And then I stumbled across some YouTubers that were just amazing at looping. I just couldn't believe what I saw. So I was like, man, I got to try that. Like as a solo artist, like, you want to entertain people, you should get a full sound going. So
It inspired you. You just sat there, watched, learned. How was that whole learning process?
It's it's pretty, I don't know, it's tedious.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, man, how did they do that? Like, and how do they get such a good sound? But a lot of it comes down to, like, for sure, like it takes talent to do what they do. But at the same time, they're very good at their production part of it, where they're able to, EQ everything just right and on the fly. So
nice. Well, before we get you to a song, do you have any upcoming shows that you would like to talk to about?
Yeah. So recently, I just I got asked to play every Tuesday starting in NMA at Average Joe's. There's a bike night, and it's a fundraiser every Tuesday night for WETRA.
Nice.
So usually that goes pretty good. I did it last year, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but I think this year they want me there every week. And they do good things for WETRA. They're the Windsor Essex Therapeutic Horse Riding Association.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
So do that, and then coming up, let's see here. I play often at Lefties a couple times a month. For the May 2-4 weekend, I'm going to be at Grand Bend at Oakwood Resort.
Wow.
Yeah, that should be fun. And then on the Sunday, I'll be at the Polish Beach Club. I've got a few dates coming up there through the summer. Cured in Leamington. So, yeah, bunch of places. Oh, Wolfhead.
All right. So that's basically Amherstburg. I'm hoping Amherstburg businesses out there, if anybody, needs a musician, call Steve. It's pretty easy. And even the open air, too. Town of Amherstburg, if you're looking for a musician to fill a day or whatever, give Steve a call. All right, Steve, what song are we going to get treated to?
The song's called If You Think About It.
If You Think About It, can we get a quick little rundown when you wrote that and the inspiration behind it, please?
I wrote it I'd say about 2 years ago. And actually, I went to record it about a year and a half ago at Highland Studios, not too far from here. Luke Michaud, I don't know if you know him. Yeah. Yep. So I recorded it at his studio. I've got it mastered. I should send it to you.
Yeah, we can play it.
Yeah. I wrote it about 2 years ago, and I was just going through some things. It was like dealing with a breakup, I guess. Or an old breakup. And I wanted to write about that. You need inspiration as an artist. So
yeah. Well, I'm excited for it. Amherstburg's excited for it. Steve, take it away.
And if you think about it, the distance could have killed us, but now we'll never know, because you had to let love go. And if you think about it, the universal force, with the love that's keeping score, will always coming back for more. How I love the way you said for sure. Babe, I loved our memories. Walked the river on our first date. Your voice is all it takes. Marked our spot on that long walk. Took forever to find that tree. Carved our names in and no one knows but you and me. Yeah, we swore we'd go back. Yeah, we swore we'd go back.
Wow, very nice. I could feel the emotion in that song. There are some great words, and the way you can put the sentences together, it's just great. We've all been there, or most people have. If you're one of the fortunate ones that you stayed with your high school sweetheart or whatever, then good for you. But we've all been there. That lyric there, carving your name in the tree, or our names in the tree, like it. We've all been there, so you got to love those songs right there that can just bring back a certain point in your life, and that right there did that for me. I think I've heard you play that before, and it's a phenomenal song.
Thank you. Thanks.
And hopefully we'll be hearing it here real soon, come Sundays for the local hour.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Well, sure. Steve, this has been phenomenal. Before I let you go, is there anything else you want to say to our listening audience?
Yeah, thanks for listening today, and hopefully I'll see you out there.
Yeah, sounds great. Steve Bonnici Music on Instagram. Give him a follow. Do you have Facebook as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Bonnici Entertainment on Facebook.
Perfect. Well, Steve, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been Music Monday here on 107.9 FM.